Y'all. Today has been a day. Day one of 2025. And let me tell you, so what happened today and why I'm coming to you guys so late. But I'm still here. Notice that. Hit that like and subscribe button. I put together like an outline, I believe, down below. You can click on a link down there and get a non-fiction outline that I use. But oh my God, my brain right now. So I made a decision this year to focus on things until finished. And this is what I'm sharing with you guys today. Because I don't know about you, but for me, I spend a lot of time making busy work, where it's like I hit a roadblock with this project, then I jump to this project, then I move a little bit on that project, then I jump to this project, then I do a little bit on that one, then I jump to this one. And so anytime I find myself, and this is actually going to go back to writing, in a story or a place where I'm writing a book where I get to a point where my brain is just so far right now, just so you guys know. I get to the point to where I'm struggling with writer's block, if you want to call it that, or whatever. I just jump to something else. And I saw this quote by Alex Ramosi. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He said, his father told him that a focused fool can accomplish more than a scattered genius. And that really resonated with me. And so I said, I am going to focus on one thing until finished. I have not been able to do that. That's not been me. I've been the multitasker. It's like doing all these things. It's like juggling all these plates. Can you identify with me? Like spinning all these plates on different pencils and blah, blah. That's, somehow our society makes us think that is what you're supposed to be doing. That is the best way to do it. I'm busy. How you doing today? Oh, busy. How you doing? Whatever. Oh, overwhelmed, or, oh my gosh, you can't get it all done. Maybe this is for you and for me. Maybe we should stop doing that. I don't know where it came up that was a good idea. I don't know who ran the ad campaign on the idea that busy is good. But let me just tell you, from one day of focusing on one thing until completion, my brain is like way more frazzled than it ever has been when I'm scattering and doing 12 different things and thinking I'm getting something done, which clearly I'm not, because I'm still doing 12 different things the next day. But also I got things done. Got at the end. So how does this, translate into writing? Like if you're writing on one idea, instead of leaving that idea, maybe saying to yourself, you know what, I'm going to stay on this thing, this story, until I get it done. Ooh, this has been a year of just the butterflies, man. It's like maybe we're having big realizations. Maybe we're obviously going to new plateaus or to new places in life, because the nerves are just on fleek, as they say, recently. So I want to encourage you to think about that on this day number 8 of 365, but day number 1 of 2025. Ooh, you see how I read all that? See, it's like the brain is coming back from the mental exhaustion. I just want you to think about that. Maybe one thing that we can do, and I'm going to get into more writing tips and stuff like that, because I know we want to, focus on writing. And this kind of is a writing tip. Maybe the idea of busy work is not so good for people in general, specifically us writers. So what do you think about this week? And maybe just try it this week. I want you to commit to completing one thing at a time and not doing the spinning plate juggling thing. If that's you. If it's not you, that's fine. You already got it on live. You knew before we knew. But if you're one of those people that are out there like I was, jumping from project to project, to thing, thinking that I was doing something, maybe it might be a good idea for all of us to listen to Mr. Hormozi's dad's tip, which says, again, a focused fool can accomplish more than a scattered genius. Imagine what a focused genius can accomplish. And that's who you are, my friend, a focused genius. So how are you going to implement that into your work day of writing this year? Because we're going from 0 to bestseller. And I think we're going to need all these brain cells. What a day. I'm sorry it was a short one today, but the day got away from me because I was focusing on one thing, but it won't tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow earlier than this with more information. It's going to help you get to your writing goals. So right now I'm going to get some food and make sure that this completed task is actually completed because it's actually done now. So now I'm going to go back and double and triple check just to make sure, that we've got it done so we can move on to the next part of it tomorrow. Because this year I'm like, so let me just kind of let you in before I let you go. This year, and I would encourage you to do the same thing. I'm moving into a space of sharing information. I'm moving into a place of, creating like reasonably priced courses. Cause I like you guys know, it's like I watch these things and I'm like, they're not even hardly giving any information and they're charging a mint. So I'm going to give information and not charge a mint because I want to help people. But anyways, so this year is a year of, entering the space of sharing information. I mean, I'm 50 years old. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. I've lived a couple of things. I've been, a struggling artist who became a successful artist and toured and opened for Steve Miller and Government Mule on Levi's tours. I've been on Broadway stages. I've started multiple successful businesses. I've done something. I've written bestsellers. So it's like, how about sharing this information with people in general? Maybe you, maybe someone else, but not leaving it all bottled up in here so someone else can struggle to try to figure it out. Sharing that information. And maybe there's something that you're going to do in your books, in your writing, that's going to be the same thing. But it's time for us to share our information with the world and not think that everybody knows it because everybody doesn't. I've watched enough webinars and courses to know that everybody doesn't know what you think everybody knows. And also just know that, maybe your information is not for the people around you. Actually, it probably isn't because they see you as a regular Joe or Jane. And the information you have might not be for them. It might be for someone else. So for you, the other yous of me's out there that try to, share it with those close around you, it might not be for them. It might be for some people that you don't know that need your help and your information. So there's something to think about. Anyways, I am going to start doing that this year. And so that was my main focus today, was kind of getting one of these other groups that I'm creating set up. I didn't get to write today, but maybe I will now after I have some dinner. But I can't I can't because I haven't completed the first task. See, that's what see what I'm talking about? So I'm going to not do that. Today's not going to be a day of writing because that wasn't the focus thing for the day. Today's going to be a day of completing that task until it's done, double checking and triple checking. A focused fool can accomplish more than a scattered genius. It's time to focus. And today I'm focusing on setting up a group. That's a totally different thing from this. So sorry for being so late. Hopefully this helped you. Focus on one thing until you get it done and then move to the next thing. Try it. You might like it. That being said, I'm going to get some food and then jump back on finishing what I started today and not jumping to something else to let my brain escape like it normally does. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow as we move into this writer's journey thing together. And that's all I got. Bye-bye.